Go like the live.
So they could be below the surface of the water for quite a while. Let's see. Coming around the corner here, friends, take a look down on the left-hand side. There's a Nile crocodile down there. Way over there, there's one up on land in the mud. But again, all on that left-hand side. Left side only, friends. Nile crocodile are the largest of the crocodilians in Africa. They can get up to 16 feet in length, and they normally weigh somewhere around 500 pounds. Now, they normally only feed about once a week. Nile crocodile can consume up to half their body weight in a single feeding. However, they can also go months without eating any food at all. Of course, though, they only do that when they absolutely have to, when they have no other choice. We're now making our way over toward the savannah. If you take a look on your right-hand side, there is a baobab tree there. Baobab trees are also known as the upside-down trees. It sort of looks like its roots are up at the top. And that's because these trees can remain leafless for up to 9 months out of the year. It's to conserve water. Now they can potentially hold thousands of gallons worth of water inside of their trunks and within their bark. That's very, very important during the drought season, as the droughts can last for months at a time. So that's how they're going to survive those really, really harsh conditions. Now there's lots and lots of animals that call the savannah home, so make sure we have those cameras out and ready to go. You never know when someone might pop their head out of the brush in these conditions here. But take a look on the right-hand side. Some Ankole cattle. Male and female Ankole cattle have some of these horns on their head. Now they can be 8 feet from tip to tip. Absolutely massive horns, but luckily they are pretty light on their heads thanks to a honeycomb-like structure on the inside. It keeps them almost hollow, so it doesn't really weigh down their heads too much for them at all. Now there are a ton of veins that run throughout their horns, and that can help regulate the cattle's body temperature. Their blood will pump out to the tip of the horn, and it cools down up there. And then when it pumps back in to circulate throughout their body, that will in turn cool down their entire body temperature. So it's kind of like their own air conditioning system built into their horns. Ooh, take a look, friends. On the left-hand side,
Baobab tree can go
look inside of that rock den over
months.
there. There's a pack of some African painted dogs. They're all curled up together in there. Get a little bit of a better view up ahead. And they got the name Painted Dogs from that unique calico coloring that they have. It kind of looks like it was painted onto them. And I know that they look super cute and cuddly, but these are the most successful predators in all of Africa. They are more successful than hyena and lions in their hunts. So they're very, very impressive predators. But they're snoozing away right now, saving up that energy, so we'll let them be. Still on this left-hand side, quite a few animals over here. The Hartmann's mountain zebra are hanging out. A group of zebras is called a dazzle, so this is a dazzle of Hartmann's mountain zebra. They are grazers, so they graze on the grass all day long, just like they're kind of doing over there right now, filling up those bellies. I also see some sable antelopes on the left-hand side, way back there, the dark brown-colored antelopes with those horns. Now, male and female sable antelopes have some of those horns on their head. They can reach 4 feet in length. It's a great form of defense for them. They are known for their strength. 9 times out of 10 in a fight or flight situation, the sable antelope will actually choose to fight back. Unlike most antelopes who are, of course, just going to run away as fast as they possibly can. Not so much those sables. They like to try their best to fight back as best as they can. Take Take a look. My personal favorite animal on the reserve is on the left-hand side here. This huge tan-colored antelope is called an eland. Now, elands can weigh up to 2,200 pounds. So they are absolutely massive antelopes. Very agile, though. They can jump 5 feet straight up into the air. So if he wanted to, he actually could jump inside of this truck right now, as your seats are about 5 feet up off of the ground. Absolutely incredible animals. Now there is a female over there as well, still on that left-hand side. She's a little bit smaller. Female elands will weigh up to about 1,500 pounds. So just a bit smaller. Try and get a little bit. Now this is a female. She turned 1 year old back in December. Mama elephants are pregnant for almost 2 years at a time, 22 months, and then they do give birth to a 300-pound baby.
Wow.
Now she has done some growing since then. She probably weighs somewhere around 500-ish pounds now. It's kind of hard to tell when they're so far away like this, but yes, probably somewhere around there. Don't quote me on that, of course. But yes, she's definitely done some growing. And they're all munching away over there. They will eat up to about 300 pounds of food per day. Now, of course, little baby over there is not going to be eating 300 pounds of food quite yet, but once she gets bigger, she'll definitely join in on that fun. All right, take a look on the left-hand side. There are some greater flamingos. These are the largest of the flamingo species, standing at about 4 feet tall. They're also the lightest pink. They get this pink color from beta-carotene, which is inside of the brine shrimp that they consume. Gives them their color gradually over time. Look over on the right as well. There's a little tiny guy over there. That little animal is called a springbuck. And that is a fully grown adult springbuck. Believe it or not, that is not a baby. They do not get any bigger than that. They only stand about 2 feet tall at the shoulder. Very small, but they are packed with some power. They can run anywhere from 50 all the way up to 60 miles per hour. So I like to say springbuck are definitely small but mighty. We are moving on into the eastern side of the savannah here. I do see some mud wallows down on the left-hand side. Now that can be a great sign for rhinos. Rhinos love to roll around in the mud. They use it as a sunscreen, and it helps cool them down as well. So we're gonna keep an eye out just in, we won't have to look too hard. Take a look, friends, way over there on the right. Absolutely gorgeous, look at that. Some white rhinos. A group of rhinos is called a crash, so this is a crash of white rhinos. White rhinos are much larger than the black rhino we sort of saw earlier. These guys can weigh up to about 6,000 pounds, so they are quite large. I will try and see if I can get a little bit closer to them as we keep headed along this reserve here. But I saw a couple of cheetah walking around. Let's see here. On the left-hand side, walking away from us there are a couple of cheetah. Cheetah are the fastest land animals on Earth. They can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. Now they have semi-retractable claws, which means that pretty much means that their claws are out all the time. They can't fully retract back into their paws like other large cats. So they have them out all the time to get a better grip into the earth. Kind of works like soccer cleats or football cleats. Gets that better traction, and that is what helps them reach those super high speeds of theirs. But it does also help them to be some pretty excellent tree climbers.
A bumpy.
Yes. Alrighty, friends, I do see some really cute antelopes over here on the right-hand side. These are waterbuck. The brown shaky ones laying down here. Waterbuck get their name because of the copious amounts of water that they like to consume. Because of that, they are never found too far away from a source of, you guessed it, water. Yeah, so that's how they got their name, waterbuck. They do have an oily substance on their coat, and it kind of repels water, so they kind of stay nice and dry as they are spending time down there. I see a lion up here, friends. There's a couple of them. They're not in the best spot, but take a look. This is a Kopi rock formation here, K-O-P-J-E, Kopi. Lions love to use these formations to survey the land, and take a look. There is a young male up there and two females laying down next to him. They don't have a fluffy mane. But yeah, that's a male lion. Taking a look around, they do spend most of their day sleeping or resting anywhere from 16 to 20 hours a day. It's not out of laziness, just to conserve their energy, as lions do their hunting primarily at night. And it is the females in the pride that do the hunting. The males will stay back to watch after the cubs. That's their responsibility within the pride. I do see some warthog burrows, but I'm not seeing any warthogs sticking their snouts out from there, so we'll try one more spot just in case. We're going to take one last look at the beautiful white rhinos on the right-hand side here. Oh, take a look at this, friends. Look at this. Absolutely incredible. Look at those ears. They're rotating all over the place, independently from one another. White rhinos don't really have the best eyesight, so they kind of have to rely on their hearing to judge about how far away everything is from them. Right now, we just kind of look like a fuzzy gray blob to them, but they could definitely hear us. They could hear us from all the way across on that other side of the savannah as well. Very, very powerful hearing. And I do see some ostrich eggs down on the right-hand side. I didn't see any ostrich, but that is a community ostrich nest. They lay their eggs all together and take turns taking care of them. They are the largest eggs in the world. 24 chicken eggs equals the weight of just one ostrich egg. Wow. And they're also very, very strong. A grown adult can stand on top of an ostrich egg and it will not break, so they're very sturdy. We're now coming into the Glen. I do see some adorable Nigerian dwarf goats down on this left-hand side. Look at these little guys. These are fully grown adults, believe it or not. Yep, again, not babies. They don't get any bigger than this. Very, very small. Now, they do produce some milk. It's sweet in its flavor and high in protein. The warden can take that milk and make it into various products, things like yogurts, cheeses, even soaps, and then sell that within the village to make a profit. In return, the warden provides the goats with food, shelter, water, and of course, some love. They are very social animals and they love the company of humans, so it's actually a very good exchange for everybody involved. But my friends, seeing those goats reminds me that we are coming up on the edge of the reserve here, and that means our safari is unfortunately coming to an end. I do want to say asante sana everyone, which means thank you in Swahili. Thank you so very much for joining us out there. I do hope you learned something new. Now, before we part ways, I want to leave you with a quote. It's from my personal favorite conservationist of all time. He used to say, "We do not own the planet Earth, we belong to it, and we must share it with our wildlife." And of course, that quote still holds true today. I just want to encourage you to go out, do some research on your favorite animal. Of course, it doesn't have to be an animal found in Africa. It can be one that calls your backyard home. Just do some research on it and see how you can help try and save that animal's population. It can be something as simple as recycling a plastic water bottle, or even just picking up a couple pieces of trash off the side of the road. It seems really small to you, but that can have a huge impact on the environment, which will in turn have an impact on that animal population. So that's what I want to leave you with here today. Encourage you to just spread that awareness and make a difference as best as you can. Here in Harambe, though, we don't like to say goodbye. It's way too sad and final. So I'll leave you guys with a Kwaherini, and that means to go well. So Kwaherini, everyone, go well, go wild, go enjoy the rest of your day at Disney's Animal Kingdom, or of course, wherever your adventures may take you. Asante Sana, friends. On the right, watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs. Doors are going to slide open. Watch your step as you head on out. Go make a difference out there. We'll see you real soon. Of course, Caribou Sana, Rafikis, you're welcome, friends.
Okay, Mom. Happy? Right. When some big gorilla. Ooh, there's a gorilla over there. And he's walking away right when we walk up, huh? That's how it happens. They have the water off. Like, usually that's a waterfall, you know? You notice that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So. Good safari. I know, like the whole pack of elephants was out. Got to see the baby again. Here, let's look at the map.
Do you need this? Yeah, you have your own trail. You got right on the thing.
Oh, I see them up there. Black and white up there. There's the second one.
Like, I remember a lot of the first 2 days before I got hurt. Yeah. And we also did 7 days of amusement parks because we did 4 Disney and 3 Universal. And it was exhausting. Like, we went out every day. So I was on the street. It's a new too. Where are you going? Going on a hike. Stop!
Ba, ba, ba. Are we gonna spend some time in here today? Or do you want to leave right away?
Inside here?
Yeah.
It's very crowded.
It's kind of always crowded in here. The bugs and the animals. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Walking through. Thank you.
Julian, no. No, no, no. Julian.
Walking in Gorilla Falls. Here's gonna be more birds and fish though. Oh yeah, they're gorgeous up there. Hopping around. This little guy's eating.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
You gonna see a hippo today? It's always hit or miss with the hippos. 63.
Okay. I just am not sure how crowded it is. Makes it.
No hippo. I'm always surprised how many fish are crowded in this area, you know? Oh. Okay.
Would have been better not knowing.
Coming up on zebras.
You know we go to Buffalo too.
look at the zebra. Look, it's right there. The zebra. You see it? It's having a snack. You see what he's eating? He's having a snack. Yeah, he's eating popcorn.
Walking away. Mom. You want to skip this area?
Just go right here.
Into the bridge where we can start seeing the gorillas in the outside area.
Okay, we'll get it on the way out. That's what you want. You got a long time to think about it, so that's the one you want, and that's the one you want.
How much money do I have left?
We'll have to count when we get out. Happy to do that. Trail marker number 8. I know Andrew also really wanted to get, you want to see if he gets one of those. Right, Andrew? Yeah. Oh, okay. Like, what are we going to see here? You have to tell me. Someone a regular.
And we weren't sure like how many people does that have to be like to make
Right, to make the call.
They were all to the left over there. I don't know if you saw them on the bridge. They were very much hard to see, but they're not out and about. There. Well, it might be just a quick Gorilla Falls today because they're all inside, staying warm. There's the actual falls of Gorilla Falls. And we get to go under it. Not a lot of gorillas today. How long is Haley? Just relaxing. Hey, buddy.
There they are.
With that, though, I think we're gonna end for today. On this live, at least. Thanks for watching. See you next time.